from where Clarissa is. And Fred, you've been watching Russian forces literally drive along the highway from Russia towards Kharkiv. Tell us what you're seeing and in what numbers.
Yeah, and you're seeing them right here. You're seeing them drive past us right here. These appear to be transport trucks, and you can see in all these trucks, Jim, I want to point out a Z painted on the side, which is apparently what the Russian forces have done in order to be able to distinguish their vehicles. You can see them make a right turn right there, right now, past that checkpoint. That is the straight way into Ukraine. That is the straight way to Kharkiv, so these forces seem to be heading straight into Ukrainian territory, and that's really what we've been seeing. It's essentially what this invasion has been looking like from our vantage point. We are at the last checkpoint before you go into Ukrainian territory. We've seen that steady stream of Russian vehicles here move that way. What we've also seen, Jim, and this is something that's got to be quite troubling to a lot of the folks on the other side of the border, is rocket artillery fire being fired towards Ukraine as well. We heard several barrages. We saw several barrages of artillery fire being fired not far from where we are towards Ukrainian territory as well. We also saw from this vantage point here main battle tanks, the style of the T-72 Russian main battle tank, go past exactly the same route that you just saw those other vehicles go past us and then also advance towards Ukrainian territory. So it seems to us from being here, being so close to Ukrainian territory but on the Russian side, is that the Russian forces are advancing into Ukraine, that the front line is moving further into Ukraine. Because what we had before here is we had more of these vehicles sort of on the outside of this perimeter, and now more and more of them are moving in. So it certainly does appear to us as though the Russians seem to be making some sort of headway into Ukraine around the Kharkiv area. Kharkiv is only a couple of miles in that direction. So, you know, some of our crews, we've actually, as these artillery fire was going out, some of our crews heard that coming in on the other side as they are at Kharkiv. So there's been a lot of activity here at this checkpoint. The folks who are manning that checkpoint are very nervous. They tried to stop us from filming several times, especially as that heavy military equipment was going through. And certainly, Jim, this is something I think is really also important, is that the area that I'm in right now, it's around the Russian town of Belgorod. It is really one of those concentration points for the Russian army as they invade Ukraine, Jim.
Just